Happy holidays to everyone. I'm new to this. I've been at it for a few months, and so I decided to do a video and ask for a little bit of help and show you the most awesome box that I've gotten ever. Um, Everybody's gotten a few clinkers. I got my share too. So I was looking for some advice on some of these pieces, so I'll show you the good stuff and then some of the not so good stuff too. So started off, I had these interesting pieces that are Indian coins. Some are marked 1910, King Edward, 1936. About 4 of them were in the box, and I know they're probably not worth much because they've been drilled on, but I wonder if anybody knew anything about them. The first thing I got when I got this box, I opened it up and there was this in there, which I thought was really pretty. It's etc. was the tag on this. Just thought it was really a pretty necklace. The next thing that kind of took my breath away was this beautiful, perfect cross. There's no name, but it's in beautiful shape. Nothing's missing. So I thought that was outstanding. I wondered what this is. I don't have a clue. I don't know if this is for holding a sweater on. It's got little hooks here and then a clamp. So if anybody knows what that is, I'd appreciate some advice. I don't know if it's sterling. It's not marked anywhere. This I wore the other day for Thanksgiving. It doesn't have a tag on it either, but if you flip it over, it does say hope, charity, love, and someone's name carved into the back. So I don't think it's sterling. I don't know, maybe pewter? It's pretty heavy, but I think it's really cute, especially for the holiday season. I did find a 14 karat gold baby bracelet in the box. It was amongst a big pile of stuff that hadn't been sorted. You know how you get those big glops of jewelry and you dig down in the middle? That's where the goodies are, I found. This pearl necklace is originally priced at $130. It does feel and it's gritty like real pearls. I don't know if it's vintage. I don't think so. With the clasp. Here's some synthetic or possibly manufactured pearls, whatever you call those. I can't think of it right now off the top of my head, but really pretty, heavy, and all tied in between. This I thought was another really beautiful piece. Clock. It does work. I just don't have the batteries in it right now. And here's the back. I'm not sure who that is. I can't read it. But I got a lot of compliments on that. My favorite stuff to find is Larimar. And so as you know, this is Larimar. It's only found in the Dominican Republic, and when you look at it, it looks like the sky or the ocean, whichever you like to think of it as. But it does fall apart easily because the silver there is so fine. I'm going to try to figure out a way to string this to make these stay better, that they don't pull apart so easily. I just wore this bracelet. This wasn't from the good box, but this is a different box. But different type of Larimar, just much deeper tones in the color, along with this one. So that's those. I thought this was kind of cute. So, Tinkerbell. Little bird house. In the same box was a lot of Harry Potter stuff. This, I didn't know what this was, but I did some research online, and it says it's a time traveler piece for Hermione. So they retail for about $15, $16. Not something I typically would want, but I'll probably sell it. There was at least 7 or 8 Leah Sophia. I was surprised to find out that's what this was. Really simple but with the right outfit it looked just perfect. This still tangled up with an earring. I thought was really pretty, very sparkly, and I think it was also Leah Sophia. Yeah. So I found a great way to clean all these crystals is to empty out your dishwasher, throw some bleach in, and put them in a laundry basket and let it go, and then bleach it when you're done, run it through another cycle, and if it's good jewelry it comes out really clean and pretty. This too, I don't know much about it. It opens up. It's Estee Lauder, so I don't know if this was a compact before, but pretty. Now everybody knows about the bubble necklaces, right? These goofy necklaces that hang down. I probably have them in every color. This one and another one I have two different colors on either side though, and it's by Iman. So if you flip it over, and I have one that's yellow and brown as well. Does anybody know about this? I wish we had a YouTube or a Facebook channel where we could all ask questions about labels. Harriet Haskell, or Miriam Haskell. What's the label there? Sorry if you can't read it. Miriam Haskell. I don't know if it's worth fixing. This little clasp is broken here. So those were most of the things that came out of that box. This was marked Weiss, and I looked it up online, and it's about $65. I don't know, the ladies back then must have had terribly tiny wrists and necks, because this goes only halfway around my wrist. Most of the necklaces, I don't know if anybody else has that same problem, but they don't fit me. I've got to use an extender on them. So I'll definitely be selling this one. I think this is Larimar. I'm not sure. This was in a box I just got, which was a total clinker box. I know some of you bid online as well. This was on the top of the box. So if you bid on this box, you didn't miss anything, because there was really nothing of value. It was just junk. Just a couple of the pieces. This was one, this pendant. And then the only other really good thing in there was this, which has a mark, and I did look it up online. Kendra Scott does these necklaces with these stones, and this is retailing for about $65 online. So it got to me thinking that back to the first box, the really good box, this was in there as well, these two necklaces, but it doesn't say Kendra Scott, but it's very similar. Is it always marked 14 karat for the gold, guys? I don't know. I mean, this really looks like gold on the side of these stones, almost like it's handmade, but it's not marked anywhere. So opinions welcomed. Not sure what to ask for this because I have no idea. I do like some of the religious jewelry. This was in perfect shape. This little bracelet with the little charms. I live near Holy Hill in Wisconsin, so we have a lot of these type of jewelry at our Goodwill store. Pretty crystal necklace. Everything's perfect. The crosses are in great shape. So everybody gets bad jewelry too, right? Yeah. So here's Laurel's bad jewelry jar. Ugh. Let's see what we got in here. Yeah, this horrid garbage. This thing, I think, well, they put it in there just to weight down the box. I find all kinds of stuff that's not jewelry, patches and things to add weight. Ugh. I bet there's somebody out there that's going to say they like this necklace. Ugh, really? Yuck. Last one. Save you the agony of having to look through these. And maybe there's somebody that would like this, but yeah, so that's kind of the crummy, couple of the crummies. I did have one that I thought was pretty funny. This necklace is interesting, isn't it? I'm going to call it the boob necklace, because what else does it look like? It definitely looks like boobs to me. And there's no name on it, but I think that's an appropriate name, don't you think? And I'm sure somebody would probably buy it. So that's the boob necklace. This was in the good box. It's called Plunder Jewelry, and I have the matching bracelet. I found this exact necklace online, so I've got a reference to sell that. Again, same great box. That good box cost me upwards of $200, and I thought I'm out of my mind. But after I went through it and I saw what was in here, all these wonderful pieces of jewelry, it was worth it. This last one I got that had the doll, this thing on top of the box, not so much. Not at all. Wasn't really even fun to go through. It was dirty and gross. So I don't know what this is jewelry-wise, if anybody knows. Here's the little tag on the end. It's a little heart shape, or a cat. No, wait, it's an owl, I think. Every stone is in there. If anybody can help me know what that is, I would appreciate it. I did get quite a bit of sterling in my 2 boxes, so I'm happy about that. Everybody gets the shells, right? Another thing to go ugh about. This one's not too bad, though. Stretchies probably need to be replaced. There's a lot of stones in there. I can tell that somebody was a jewelry maker and made this and several other pieces, including a bracelet that's got a stone this big on it on brass. It's got a little sparkle in the middle, which is kind of pretty. This is another one, help needed. Just curious if anybody knows what this is. There's a bracelet and a necklace with this amber looking type bead. I don't know what's mixed in with it. And it's on a leather rope or chain. I don't know if this is Larimar or a different type of stone. But you can see the difference when you haven't really washed crystals. They just don't shine like they would. I gotta wash this one. And it's not really a very attractive color to go with this. I probably would have picked something different for the color of the chain. This was really unique. It's a kaleidoscope. Now, first I looked at it and I thought I got a pot pipe. But no, you look through it and it's a kaleidoscope, which my grandkids have enjoyed looking through. But I just thought that was really different. It's got a date on it, 4205, Emma. So somebody had it made for somebody. And it looks like personal items inside of here. So I thought that was kind of interesting. This is the next thing. This was in the box. Oh, really? I mean, are we going for vampires here? I don't get it. So, yeah. Anybody wants it, it's free. Otherwise, it's going in the ugly jewelry pile. I know this logo somehow, but I can't place it, and I got it on a bunch of pieces with bracelets and rings. Somebody help me out. There's no maker's mark on it, but if somebody could tell me who the maker is of these, I would appreciate it. And I noticed online some of the people are marking their jewelry that it was made in Korea, and I'm not sure why they're doing that. This was one of the pieces that I got, and it says Korea. It's just plastic, but does that have a significance that I don't know about? I mean, it looks like one of another 100, you know, that you get in a bag, but the fact that it's made in Korea, does that make it somehow special, I guess, is my question. I had a whole bunch of silver. Like I said, this is marked Italy. This is my 4th one that's Italian silver. And I tried to find out what the difference between that and regular sterling is, if it's more valuable, and I really didn't get an answer. But it's a pretty necklace for somebody. Probably not something that I will wear. This is a stunner. I don't like spiders, but this baby was right in there, and wow, huh? Perfect shape, no marks on it, but not a single stone missing. So that's really fun. This is the one that made me buy the box. I just wore this to an owl show at our local sanctuary. I love owls, so this one is in beautiful shape, sparkly, cleaned up nice, no missing stones. You may remember this in a box from Goodwill if you're a Goodwill shopper. That's what made me buy the box. This was the goodie box, the really good one. These are ginger snaps. Somebody brought my attention to the fact that these are ginger snaps. I was going to give this away. These snap off and then you can change them out. There was another one. There was this one too, which has my school colors. So I was really excited about that one because that fits me. I have worn it already. I got 140 pairs of matching earrings, which is unbelievable. Usually you don't get that many. And then these are just like a highlight out of that box. No stones missing. Perfect shape. Just have to have the right place to wear them. Look pretty with wearing them with the cross from before. When I really want to go out on the town, I guess. Quite a few Disney earrings. I was surprised to see in there too. They're so heavy. These are one of the, this earring is one where I found it and I went, oh, I hope I find the other one. Sure enough, I did. So I was happy about that. I haven't worn them yet, but I just think they're really pretty. These were fun. The box came around Halloween and his little tail comes off. There's a pair of these. Hello. Another question. I don't know what this is either. It's got a little hook on the end. People are probably just shaking their head saying, why doesn't this girl know what she's talking about? Well, because I'm new. So cut me a break and help me out. I don't know what this is. Is it a prayer box? I don't know. I don't believe that's turquoise. It doesn't look very well mounted in there. But I just am curious to know what this is for. This is the first piece I actually ever wore because it was one of the first on my first box. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. I thought that was really nice. I went and bought myself a really good sterling silver chain to wear with this. A little cross here. Interesting. Something so simple, but I really liked it. Then this came, this is the pieces, and I don't know what this is. imaginabilities.com. So I maybe have to look that up. And it has this and this. And there's a couple different magnets that came in little baggies that go with it. So I don't know if they're like ginger snaps. Again, I don't know. I thought this cross was really pretty. No markings on it, but it's really a beautiful stone on the inside. Another Larimar pendant. This one's my favorite. I've worn this a couple times. This one was tangled up in the middle of the box, and I really was careful getting it out. It's just lovely. It's the mother, the Virgin Mother. And these beautiful petite little crosses, and the only thing that's missing is one little stone right here. It's got little crosses all the way up. So pretty. So be careful when you're pulling stuff apart, I found out, because there's a lot of times the goodies are in the clump. I think they don't want to take the time to sort this stuff out at the store, and they just throw it in the box. This I found last night in the not so good box. I don't know who LC is, but this one's in perfect shape and it has all its stones. Look pretty with the right dress. It's not cooperating with me today. Another pair of rhinestone earrings, little tiny dangles. These were in perfect shape too. Nothing missing on these. Just enough to add a little sparkle to your day. And then I'm going to wear this one today. I know it's got to be somebody good because it's heavy and it's built well on the back. But I don't know a lot about it. So that's just a sampling of what I've gotten so far. That first really good box. I've had plenty of clunkers already, as everybody has. And of course, like everybody else, I have a pile to go through. Look at that over there. And all of this down here. My messy basement. Things, bracelets that I don't wear. Bangles are too small and too tight on my wrist. So thank you for any help you can offer with the jewelry that I showed you. And I hope the video turns out and you have good luck in your searches as well.